What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good, the bad and the stupid. It's Wednesday the 13th of January. It's Wing It Wednesday. If you've not been here before, that means I'm winging it. I'm winging it more than I am any other day of the week, which is pretty much quite a lot of them. Also on a Wednesday, I'm making reading anything that I've pulled out of the newspaper. How entertaining I can be. The episode can be. I think not very, but that is... As I say, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The proof will be in how many listeners stick around till the end. All watchers, but nobody, which is why it's possible I might not do the videos for a few weeks, take a bit of a break, and come back with a revitalised plan on how to get people to watch them. But you're listening on the podcast, that's all that counts. You don't need to see me, which means I can hair rollers in. I can sit here with no makeup on, with my hair rollers in, doing my nails, pretending to be, giving it some for the podcast, pretending to be, putting a bit of effort in, but really I'm sitting there in my house coat, smoking a fag with my hair rollers in, just like I can imagine some of these ladies are on the sex lines in the 70s and the 80s, where everyone was ringing up. Well, they were, weren't they? I think there's videos of or programs about them sitting there and the phone's ringing off the hook and they're giving loads of sex talk down the phone to pervy pissheads, and they're just sitting there and they're hot rotters and they're sitting there looking as scruffy as anything. So anyway, let's move on. The first thing, which is in front of his new wall, his new exciting new wall, his new toy. He's so excited about it that. It's just a load of metal bars running for 400 miles. I'm sure some people have already got over it. I saw some pictures. I'm certain some people have already figured out a way of getting over it. So it doesn't do what it's said on what it says on the tin. But he's proud of his achievements. And I guess if you're going to look at it that way, he said he was going to do it, and he did it. So as politicians usually lie through the fucking teeth and don't do half the things that they say they're going to do, he literally stuck to his. Stuck to his policy on that one, and he got part of a wall built. Anyway, so but the good pitch. But imagine that a lot of people now and on him are suggesting that they'd rather see him behind a similar type of wall or metal bars, should I say? After what's gone on last week or two, they're trying to impeach him, even though he's out the door in fucking 4 or 5 days. But they want to make sure it stings. They want to throw the book at him, don't they? He's pissed a lot of people off. Probably a lot of people who didn't want that wall, or didn't want to spend all the money on the wall. Now they're coming for him. So, and he's even got another fan. Well, I don't think there's a manatee. If you know what a manatee is it's like a big sea creature, a bit like a massive seal. A cross between a fucking seal and a whale almost, and a hippo. He's a bit of all three, I think, but he's a big old animal that's somebody's etched. It's quite he's obviously been lazing in the sun somewhere with a load of what's it called? Oh, what's the stuff that he's got on his back? He's got like algae on his back, and somebody's scraped trump into the algae that's on this manatee's back. So. And you think you might never see that the manatee again, but he's up and about, and he's hanging around. So he's been floating about, and a lot of people have seen this Trump title scribbled on his back. So that sparked another investigation: animal cruelty from the MAGA fans. But or maybe do you think the manatee actually asked, "Can somebody please write Trump on my back, please, in algae? Because I want to show my support." No, he didn't. So they're getting everywhere, aren't they? The fun. I mean, the funny some of the pictures that are coming from inside the Capitol. If nobody had died, we could actually find it very funny. Some of the things the pictures that you saw, especially like there was one guy, the guy with the big woolly hat, the big furry hat. His mum's come out and said that he's not going to enjoy the prison food because he only eats organic. I think that was a way of showing him to be a decent human being, even though he's behind bars. Or maybe it's a suggestion to that he's not going to be able to handle it in there. Can you please let him out? No, they're not going to do that, are they? and all the other fucking plonkers who were carrying the lecterns and all bits off the wall and that. They was having a whole good time, weren't they? Thing is, when you get swept along with the crowd, there's usually a couple of people and they're inciting it, and everybody else goes along, dumb as fuck, like follow the bear, follow the Pied Piper, and they're the ones who all get stuck because the other geezer's got his fucking mask on and his glasses, and he's the one causing all the shit, and all the other ones going, yeah, let's get in, let's do what he's doing. But they ain't got nothing on because they didn't go there planning to do that. So there you go, that's what, you get swept along with the crazies, and you end up coming up unstuck. And even Donald Trump's now is disassociated himself. He's going, that nothing to do with me. Load of lunatics stormed the Capitol Hill building. They ain't going to be associated with me. They with them. Doing a fucking good job himself. Imagine. But then we got, what else is there? The food parcels. Food parcels. Well, the food fucking. It's almost like. It's like a photograph of fucking misery, and the photographs that they've put the photographs of the food parcels they've been giving out, which is meant to be £30 worth of food, and it's a ridiculous like attempt at putting some food together. They're even like putting like half of a pepper in there, and a half of a tomato, and a couple of carrots. I mean, how is 2 carrots going to spread over a week, for fuck's sake? And 2 carrots. For a family, this is not even for one person. How are you going to make that go over a week? You went. There's no way, and there's two chocolate bars, 1 can of beans, 2 bananas. It's meant to be for fucking 2 weeks, but they're saying this is for 5 days. I think 3 apples. I mean, does anybody know how to do maths in this company? Who's ever put the food together? There's 3 apples. There's two. There's not even equal amounts of each thing. 2 potatoes. A loaf of bread. The loaf of breads are the only that's a full, that might last a week. 2, everything else is 2 of something, and a few slices of cheese that have been taken out of a pack of cheese and wrapped up in a sandwich bag. It's the most. I'd say it was disgusting. If I'm going to use a word, the strongest word I can use is fucking disgusting. Because I'd be disappointed if I got it for free. Somebody came up to my door and gave me that and said, yeah, here's some free food. I'd be disappointed because it doesn't even fucking make a meal. How are you going to make a meal out of a carrot, an apple and a potato? I mean, we all watch Ready Steady Cook, but fucking, I tell you what, I don't think even Ainsley Harriott would struggle with that one. So Marcus Rashford, the footballer, has come out and as well as everybody else, I think even Donald Trump, even has come out and said it's shit. It's embarrassing. But what they've done is give the £30 to everyone's giving £30 to a company for the company to provide what they think a family should have, and they're giving them about £5 worth and pocketing the 25 because they think that the families will spend most of the £30 on booze and not give their kids food. Well, the same is happening in a fucking different way. At least the family's got the booze, whereas the family's got the whole £30. Whereas here, the company's getting £25 and the family's getting a fiver. So, if even any of fucking the worst family in the world would only spend half of the fucking money on booze, at least they've got £15 worth of food left. That's more than what they've got at the minute. Anyway, straight actors. There's another one. Straight actors should not play gay characters, according to Russell T Davies, who wrote Queer as Folk. I'm sorry, Russell. That is a pile of bullshit because he's saying that getting straight actors to play gay characters is like getting a white character to play a black man and blacking up his face. No, it's not. That's nothing like that at all. That's basically somebody acting, and he's saying you wouldn't put an able-bodied person in a wheelchair role. Yes, you would, and I've seen it. That Brian, the guy out of Breaking Bad's in a wheelchair in a film, and Al Pacino plays a blind man in a film. Fucking what's it called? How many people have played mental people with mental problems? Dustin Hoffman played Rain Man. Come on, it's an actor, and actors have got to act. Otherwise, if gay people can only play gay roles, What are they going to do outside of the gay role sphere? They can't come and play straight actors because that's for straight people. Surely can't have it both ways. Sorry, I mean you can't have it both ways. Exactly, that's what I meant to say. So that's bullshit. I'm not going to fall for those kind of snowflake statements, I'm afraid. An actor wants to play. If I was an actor, I'd want to do everything. I want to play gay people. I want to play. I want a broad range. Don't just be extenders for 30 years. All kinds of roles. The killer. Oops, something wrong with the screen. Killer, the romantic, the troubled youth, whatever. I don't know, whatever. I'm trying to think of different roles to play now. You've got me stumped. But everything, I want to do. You want to do it all, and you're not going to have somebody start making it feel offensive. You're getting actors now coming out and apologising for comedy sketches and stuff like that. Come on, you're taking the fucking piss. If somebody's taking a piss out of something, it's meant to be funny. It's funny. It's meant to be funny. Anyway, I think people are they're proud of their offendedness. They love to be offended. And they love to tell you that they're offended as well. Alien hunters can go looking at the X-Files now, apparently. The CIA have opened up the documents for anybody to go and look at the unidentified aerial phenomena. It's open to the public for the first time. But I would like to suggest that they're not going to show you anything that is real UFOs or are quite clearly aliens and UFOs. As if they're going to show you that. They're not. They're going to show you the stuff that has been obviously put out there already, like that one from the airplane where they saw that tic-tac shape flying around all over the place. And to be honest, that did actually look like a UFO. And it's a very strange phenomena, and that was coming from the pilots themselves. But maybe they couldn't keep that one secret because of that. So yeah. So if you want to go and check out the X-Files, or you want to go and, or you're that kind of person, want to go and read through thousands of documents, go and let us know what you find, because I'm all keen to see and meet the aliens. As soon if they're here, send them along. Some people call them tall whites. Apparently there's a group of tall whites knocking about in America in the desert and wherever else. They're just tall white people apparently that look like us. So are they or are they not amongst us? We don't know. Some people say they are. A lot of people say they're not. A desperate computer programmer has 2 guesses left to figure out a password which is worth 180 million. He's got 7,002 Bitcoin on his password protected iron key, they call it. He's got two goes left. I'll tell you what, I've locked myself out of bank accounts, and fucking it's a ball ache and a half. I've locked myself, and I know I can get my password reset and get access by going into the bank. He can't. He does that. He's balls. He's left it. He's stuck outside of it. 7,002 Bitcoin. And they're worth, at the time of this writing, can't get my words out, at the time of this writing, they're £25,637. When did they do this? Because I'm sure they're about 35,000 at the moment. So, the $35,000 roughly. So yeah, that's a fucking stressful. That is. I tell you what, you can't enjoy. You can't. While you've got that money, you can entertain, you can party and enjoy yourself, knowing that money's on there. But not when you know you might not have access to it. You can't go and spend anything. You can't get any loans against it and all that. You've got to go and get a fucking wizard. These things are not meant to be able to be broken into as well. So that's the company's going to obviously. They must have a secret way of doing it. And the company, you're just going to say to the company, look, I'll give you 20 million. If you tell me that I know there must be a secret. Just tell me the secret, or don't tell me the secret, just get in it for me, I'll give you 20 million quid. That's all you got to do. I'll tell you what, whoever made that key will be fucking come running to your door. He's probably ringing him up on the secret already. Of course you would. 20 million quid. You're going to give it up, ain't you? And then go back to being a secret again until the next person does it, because I bet that happens constantly. Because if you get these keys, you're looking after that on your key passwords. You write them down and then you lose the piece of paper. You fucked it in there unless you memorise it. I can't memorise nothing. I can memorise stuff, but not for very long. Not in a year's time when I come to have to need it. And I'm like, shit, I forgot to memorise it? I memorised it a year ago. I ain't memorised it all this length of time. Right, last one I'm going to do. I've talked that much about fucking Donald Trump. I've got loads of other stuff to talk about here, but we like to keep them short and sweet, so we're going to have to. But there you go, that's where it's unplanned and it's unprofessional. Last one I'm going to do is a music fan has opened a curry house in Manchester, which is a homage to the Smiths. And he's a white guy, so he's not even an Indian fan of the Smiths. He's opened an Indian curry house though, and he's got different names for the curries. One of them is called This Charming Naan. Oh, that's the name of the curry house. This Charming Naan. If I ever go to Manchester, I'm going to try it out. It's a good novelty, and I bet he's going to have loads of custom on the back of it, so it's clever because everyone's going to be sharing that all over social media. And the other one is Heaven Knows I'm Masala Now. That's a good one. Madrassi's Murder. That was the one I would order because Madras is my favourite Indian curry. If you would like to know, that's my death row meal, Madras curry. It was a chicken Madras, but I don't eat chicken anymore, so it's a vegetable Madras. So there. And also, what was the other one? Girlfriend in a Korma. Girlfriend in a Korma. So if you can think of another Smith's, appropriate Smith's Indian sounding name, it'd be good if you stick it. Yeah. And he might give you a free curry. Check him out. He's called The Charming. I'm going to leave it there because it's making me hungry and I really fancy an Indian curry now. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll do another one tomorrow. See you later. Bye.